The topic of this brief video is how to enter the 2012 International Business Awards. We'll discuss what the IBAs are and their history, the remaining schedule for the 2012 competition, how to review and select your categories, how to prepare and submit your entries, how the judging process works, and some best practices we recommend that you follow. The International Business Awards are one of 4 Stevie Awards competitions, and by the number of entries submitted, it is the largest of the 4. The IBAs are open to all organizations and individuals worldwide, and typically attracts entries from organizations and individuals in more than 50 nations and territories. The International Business Awards are now in their 9th year. The Stevie Award trophy, which is conferred to honorees in the International Business Awards, is made by the same company that makes the Oscar, the Emmy, and other major awards, and has quickly become one of the world's most coveted prizes. The IBAs are an omnibus awards program, meaning that they recognize achievement in virtually every aspect of work life. The IBAs are also a web-centric program, meaning that virtually everything happens on the website at www.stevieawards.com/IBA. There you can ask to receive the entry kit by email, you'll submit your entry forms online, and most of the judging takes place online as well. Here's a look at the remaining schedule for the 2012 International Business Awards. The final entry deadline has been extended for all entrants to July 18. Late entries will not be penalized in any way in the judging process. Preliminary judging, which determines the entries that are eligible to be considered in final judging, began in May and will now continue through July. Final judging, to determine this year's gold, silver, and bronze Stevie Award winners, will be conducted in early to mid-August. We expect to announce this year's gold, silver, and bronze Stevie Award winners on the 15th of August. And this year's winners will be celebrated at events in Seoul, South Korea on October 15. Attendance is not required to win, however. Any organization or individual around the world may submit entries to the International Business Awards. The 2012 IBAs will recognize achievements made since the beginning of 2011. However, there is not eligibility time frame for website entries. It doesn't matter when a nominated website was first published or last redesigned. The first step to submit entries to the International Business Awards is to get and read the online entry kit. You can request the entry kit by filling out the short form on the IBA homepage at www.stevieawards.com/IBA. The entry kit will be emailed to you immediately. It's not a hard requirement that you get the entry kit. You'll find the submission requirements on the categories pages on the IBA website. But we strongly recommend that you get it because it summarizes all of the important information you'll need as an entrant on a single web page. The entry kit points to relevant resources for entrants on the IBA website, and it also details for you the ideal entry process that we recommend that you follow. The International Business Awards feature 2 types of categories. There are media categories for websites, smartphone and tablet apps, videos, annual reports and other publications, and live events. Then there are categories for recognizing the achievements of entire organizations and companies, departments and teams, new products and services, individuals, as well as marketing and public relations campaigns. You'll find that the entry requirements are standardized, so once you learn how to prepare and submit an entry for one category, you'll know how to prepare and submit entries for other categories as well. The 2012 IBAs will recognize media first distributed or made public since the beginning of 2011, with the exception of website entries. Again, there is no eligibility time frame for website entries. Entries in the media category generally require the following: a brief of up to 100 words about the objectives and results of the nominated work to date. You must submit the nominated media element or elements themselves, and you have the option, but not the requirement, to provide a list of the creative and production credits for the nominated work. You must submit your entry forms online, even if the nominated work to be judged, such as the hard copy annual report, must be submitted offline. All other categories generally require the following: an essay or case study of up to 500 words describing the nominee's achievements since the beginning of 2011. Depending on the category, the nominee can be an entire organization, a department or team within the organization, a new product or service, an individual, or a marketing or PR campaign. You're also required to submit a brief biography of up to 100 words about the nominated individual or the leader of the nominated department or team. You have the option to upload any number of supporting materials to our server as part of your online entry form. These supporting materials could include videos, images, press releases, work samples, news articles, whatever you'd like the judges to see. It's not a requirement that you upload supporting materials as part of your entry, but it's highly recommended. The question we receive most often from entrants is, how do I choose the categories that are right for my organization? To answer that question, we would first ask you two questions. What do you want to be recognized for, and do you want to win a Stevie in any category or in specific categories? Think about your answers to those questions, and that will help us to suggest categories for you. If you need guidance about category selection, please email us at help@stevieawards.com. We are here to help you. We have introduced quite a few new elements to the International Business Awards in 2012. Chief among them are the introduction of silver and bronze Stevie Award trophies. In past editions of the IBAs, the overall category winner received a gold Stevie Award trophy, and other finalists in the categories received distinguished honoree or honorable mention medals. Beginning this year, all honorees will be Stevie Award winners. The placements of gold, silver, and bronze winners will be determined in final judging. Gold winners will automatically receive their gold trophy. Silver and bronze winners will automatically receive a silver or bronze medal and will have the option to purchase their silver or bronze Stevie Award trophy. We have also introduced this year some new prizes called the Best of the IBA Awards. These awards cannot be applied for directly. The Best of the IBA winners will be determined on a point basis based on the total number of awards won by an organization across all of the categories in the IBAs. We've also created a new file and link uploader for the online entry form to enable you to attach any number of supporting materials to your entries. And we've introduced many new categories this year. Explore the categories pages on the IBA website to learn all about them. Once you've chosen your categories, written your entries, and assembled your supporting materials, you'll begin the process of submitting your entries online by first registering on the IBA website. By doing this, you'll create an account in our online entry system through which you'll submit your entries. And you'll find a link to this online registration form in the entry kit. The judging process is conducted in two phases. The preliminary phase began in May and will now run through July. Each year, up to 150 professionals around the world participate in preliminary judging, which determines the entries eligible to be considered in final judging. Preliminary judges are volunteers who apply to participate on the IBA website. All active preliminary judges are acknowledged on the IBA website and in the awards dinner program and receive a certificate of appreciation suitable for framing. Final judging will determine the gold, silver, and bronze Stevie Award placements in each category. Final judges are invited and they form topic-specific committees. Final judging this year will be conducted in the first 2 weeks of August. All told, more than 300 professionals worldwide will participate in the judging process this year. Some best practices that we recommend that you follow. Read some of the past year's Gold Stevie Award winning entries. They are models of entries that judges scored highly. You'll find links to them in the winners listings from prior years. Do ask questions. We are here in the Stevie Awards office to help you. Email us at help@StevieAwards anytime with your questions. Do tell your story well. Make sure that your entries are well written and substantive. Provide as much documentation for your success as you possibly can. Do write your entries offline before submitting them online so that you have a permanent record of them. If you can enter multiple categories, do that. It will increase the odds that you'll score well with the judges in a particular category, and it will boost your chances of receiving a Best of the IBA's prize. And finally, do follow the Stevie Awards on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and/or our weekly Stevie Awards update email newsletter. All important news about the Stevie Awards competitions will be published through all of these channels. Thank you for watching this video about how to enter the 2012 International Business Awards. Please contact us with your questions. Again, our email address is help@stevieawards.com, and our telephone number is +1 703 547 8389. Good luck in this year's International Business Awards competition.